must have been very disturbed. How did she react when you returned home and how visibly disturbed she was? How troubled you feel today after the comments?
Those words, those abuses.
Or is it also that you want a certain degree of punishment in terms of an FIR that must be registered against him? BSP Supremo Ms. Mayawati ji has come forward and launched criticism on this particular MP. But her equation as far as the BJP is concerned is not very clear. She is not part of the INDI alliance. Rahul Gandhi came and met you. How do you look forward to this sort of an equation where she is still not part of the INDI alliance, but Mr. Gandhi came and met you and hugged you?
I will not comment on that.
Now that your incident has happened and brought so much of scrutiny on the BJP, do you think that Ms. Mayawati or BSP should now align and become part of the INDI alliance? Do you still object to Bharat Mata Ki Jai? Joining me on the show of Crossfire today is a very important politician. He's been in the news for last 7 days or 10 days because of the controversial comments that are made by BJP MP Ramesh Bidhuri against him. Those comments have actually sparked a huge controversy in India at the moment. But one of the reasons why he is with me is because he was my friend when I began my career as a journalist almost a decade and a half back. However, this interview is not with the aspect that he is just a friend alone. This interview will be totally dispassionate and also unbiased, free of any bias from here on. Welcome to the show, Mr. Danish. It's been actually a privilege knowing you all those 7 to 10 years when I reported extensively on you when you were part of a different political party from where you are right now. But what brings me to this interview is the fact that you have faced a barrage of comments which have been unwelcome, unsuitable for the parliament proceedings inside the floor of the House by Ramesh Bidhuri, cast aspersions on both your nationality and the comments which made a question mark on your religion as well. How troubled you feel today after the comments, and what was the first reaction when you saw the वीडियो गोइंग वायरल एंड हाउ डिड यू एक्चुअली रियलाइज कि ये इंसिडेंट हुआ है? वो रियलाइजेशन कब हुई थी आपको?
मुझे तो वहीं रियलाइजेशन हुई थी और मैंने वहीं खड़े होकर के अफसोस किया कि ये कह क्या रहे हैं, लेकिन इतने गंदे अल्फाज उन्होंने यूज किए
जी,
जिनको मैं रिपीट भी करना फ्लोर of the house पे
जी
सही नहीं समझा. So I asked the chair to give me an opportunity. I just asked the chair what I have questioned. To maintain the sanctity of the house,
right,
I didn't even repeat those words, those abuses which he showered on me. What he said? Video is viral. Katwa, mullah, ugrwadi, atangwadi. Yes, he has abused me and my faith. And also the sanctity, the sanctity of the parliament. He has abused the sanctity of the parliament.
I'm sure your wife must have been very disturbed, and as a woman leader, Ms. Mayawati must have also been disturbed with whatever happened in the humiliation that you were subjected to inside the parliament and the choicest slurs which were showered upon you inside the floor of the house. How did she react when you returned home, and how visibly disturbed she was of the humiliation you went through?
I did not inform her that day. I just kept and went in another. whole night I did not sleep. So I did not want to
Just
do this.
of course, Ms. Mayawati must have made several calls to you to express solidarity.
And that is all in public.
I also want to wish to draw your attention to the two letters which have emerged and surfaced in the past 72 hours, which mention accusations on you, saying that one comes from Mr. Nishikant Dubey, who is a member of parliament, and also from Revocation, who accuse you, one, of heckling him during a private member's bill on the population control, and second, accusing you of using the word niche for Prime Minister Modi. Do you actually believe that you could have said this? And what sort of a respect or equation you have with the Prime Minister?
Yeah, I think if you see the full video, where I objected, where this incident started. When Ramesh Bidhuri was using a phrase that लोग तो मोदी की को कुत्ते की मौत मरने की कामना करते, I objected to that. You can't use such type of language regarding Prime Minister of this country.
So isn't it true in the past, many Congress leaders have actually used this terminology for the Prime Minister?
Who said it? Tell me.
Manishankar again?
So he said it,
Niche.
Niche is not being said there at all. This is the narrative. Who said niche?
No, I'm not talking about the parliament, outside the parliament.
Neither. I am asking where this terminology of niche after 48 hours of BJP crisis management group, this Nishikant Dubey, same Nishikant Dubey, who asked a backward class worker of his own to wash his fields and ask him to drink that water. We are talking about same Nishikant Dubey, na?
So my question to you is, considering the fact that today,
नहीं ये इस टाइप के शब्द जो है ना, कुत्ता, कटवा, मुल्ला, उग्रवादी, आतंकवादी, नीच, ये सब आरएसएस की शाखाओं में और मोदी जी के नए भारत की पाठशाला में पढ़ाए जाते होंगे. हमारे ये संस्कार नहीं है. हम जिस स्कूल ऑफ थॉट चाहते हैं वहां ये नहीं पढ़ाया जाता, ये आपके यहाँ पढ़ाया जाता है. और आपने दिखा दिया पूरे देश और पूरी दुनिया को कि आपकी क्या सोच है. और इसीलिए आप ये शब्द लिख रहे हैं फिर. और मैं चैलेंज कर रहा हूं निशिकांत दुबे और पूरी भारतीय जनता पार्टी को कि वो साबित करें कि ये नीच शब्द पार्लियामेंट में यूज हुआ है.
चलिए मान लेते कि ये
अच्छा मैं उससे भी आगे क्या
जी,
जब ये हो रहा था तो क्या बीजेपी के लीडर्स, एमपीज, जो मिनिस्टर्स वहां बैठे थे वो एंजॉय कर रहे थे? वो प्रधानमंत्री जी को गालियां जब पड़ रही थी, जब रमेश बिधूड़ी गालियां दे रहा था, they were laughing, they were smiling.
वो दोहरा रहे थे कि ऐसा बोला गया.
नहीं तो वो उनका किसी का फर्ज नहीं बनता था कि वो खड़े होकर बोले कि क्या प्राइम मिनिस्टर के रेफरेंस में कह रहे हो.
नहीं, मुझे लगता है कि शायद दोहराना तो गलत नहीं है कि अगर आप सिर्फ बता रहे हैं कि ऐसा हुआ.
अच्छा, ऐसा वो गलत नहीं है. वो बता प्राइम मिनिस्टर के लिए गलत. प्राइम मिनिस्टर के लिए कुत्ता शब्द है वो यूज करेंगे.
बट बात यह है कि आप पे जो उन्होंने शब्दावली यूज करी, उसका ऑब्जेक्शन जो है, उसका जो ऑब्जेक्शन है वो एक सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट बात है. मुद्दा की ऑब्जेक्शन आपने जो ऑब्जेक्शन लगाई उस पे, वो देर क्यों लगी उसमें, उस ऑब्जेक्शन को उसी समय क्यों नहीं ऑब्जेक्शन ली गई और स्पीकर को बोला गया कि इन कमेंट्स को उसी समय एक्सपंज किया जाए. राजनाथ जी की देरी क्यों हुई? मैं इस पर भी जानना चाह रहा हूँ कि जो एक ड्यूरेशन आई उसमें लैप्स की.
कोई नहीं, मैंने वही ऑब्जेक्ट किया. अभी आपको क्या दिखाया?
No, but did you seek the expunging of the remarks at that time only, or was there a delay?
अरे वही तो मैंने कहा है. लेकिन फर्क ये है, अधीर रंजन चौधरी लीडर ऑफ अपोजिशन एक फ्रेज यूज कर देते हैं, उनके लिए सरकार वही ले आती है रेजोल्यूशन और उनको सस्पेंड कर दिया जाता है. जब मेरे को गालियां दी गई, जब मेरी पूरी कम्युनिटी को, मेरे पूरे फेथ कम्युनिटी को गालियां दी गई, तो सरकार चुप बैठी है.
Also, the fact is now there has been no action taken against, like you said, against this particular BJP MP, Mr. Ramesh Bidhuri. Personally, because you have traveled extensively with several parties at different stages, either being part of the committees on defense or otherwise, what is the action that you seek immediately from him? Is it that you only want a suspension from him for the parliament, or is it also that you want a certain degree of punishment in terms of an FIR that must be registered against him?
I want, because the past precedence is, when some members got in a sting operation, taking cash for question, 10 Lok Sabha members were expelled by Somnath Chatterjee when he was the Speaker of this Lok Sabha.
Right.
Here, hate speech has been made on the floor of the House. No action till date.
Of course, Mr. Ali, I have followed your political career over the last 7 or 8 years very closely when you were part of the JD as well today. Now, just 2 days ago, your previous party also held hectic parleys with the BJP over an agreement in Karnataka. Do you actually see that JDS would love to stand beside you on this issue, because you also enjoy a very good ties with and relation with the JDS political party leaders?
I will not comment on that. Now, when they become the part of INDI, why should I expect anything from that? It's an irrelevant question for me.
Right. And of course, BSP Supremo Ms. Mayawati ji has come forward and launched criticism on this particular MP. But her equation as far as the BJP is concerned is not very clear. She's not part of the INDI alliance. Rahul Gandhi came and met you. How do you look forward to this sort of an equation where she's still not part of the INDI alliance, but Mr. Gandhi came and met you and hugged you?
Every political leader has his own style of functioning. So Rahul ji was in Delhi, and he, as the common Indian today is thinking that what happened must be condemned, action must be taken against a person who has did this. So Rahul ji is a sensitive person. That's why he came and met. He came and in a solidarity.
Right.
Like other political leaders also.
Ji.
Other political parties.
In fact, Aam Aadmi Party, Sanjay Singh also came and
Sensitivity
hugged
is
you.
not, because the sensitivity is not taught in RSS and BJP. There only hate is being taught. What it has been shown on the floor of the House in Parliament now, whole
Ji.
world knows it. So there is a difference between the teaching of hate and the teaching of heal. BJP leaders don't want that, even that healing should be done. Why Rahul Gandhi has come, why Sanjay Singh has come, why X has come, why has gone to Danish place? Because their character is, you lynch them, throw them, and welcome the lynchers with garland the lynchers when they come out from the jail. That is the character of BJP.
When we saw you getting elected, coming from the JDS and then to the BSP, we saw you raising a lot of issues inside the parliament which had been of grave concern. I remember during COVID, you took up the cause of many people who had gone missing in Kargil as well, and that was one of the issues which brought you to the limelight as well. But what bothers me today is that, for example, if you bring your own confrontation recently about a couple of months back in Amroha, over Bharat Mata Ki Jai, do you really think that confrontation should have happened or should have been avoided, considering that you are someone who has always worn his patriotism on his sleeves? Do you still object to Bharat Mata Ki Jai?
I think this is the same kind of false narrative which is being created. The same function you see what I have spoken. And while concluding, there also, which from the day one, from my childhood days, I sum up my speech saying, Jai Hind, Jai Bhim, Jai Bharat. And there what happened was, in the government function, BJP workers were sloganing the party slogans, Modi Zindabad, Yogi Zindabad, BJP Zindabad, which I objected. And then they tried to create a false narrative, what now they wanted to create, which they have been exposed right now. That I objected to Bharat Mata Ki Jai. So Bharat Mata is not their patent. Those people will give me the certificate of my patriotism, whose forefathers were nowhere in this freedom movement of this country. My forefathers were in the freedom movement. You never accepted the national flag, hosting in your headquarters till for 52 years. You will teach us the patriotism.
But now,
This narrative will not work.
some of those people have also put out social media criticism saying that Danish Ali had spent a lot of time in Jamia Millia Islamia and then AMU as well. And there have been instances where Jinnah's portrait has been put out there and he still believes in Jinnah's politics, not in the Gandhi's politics.
Those beggars must know that Danish Ali has not spent even one day in an AMU.
Now, the only thing is that since we have come to a conclusion that this special session was only held for women reservation bill, Ms. Mayawati has actually come forward and said that there is no need for any political party or for the parliament to introduce any sub-quota for Dalit or OBC to stall women reservations bill. She has actually welcomed this reservation bill. Do you actually also come out in support for the bill as well?
Who has opposed it? We have supported that. Our demand was that OBC sub-quota should have been there.
But she said that even it can be implemented without the quota as well.
No, that's why every party has supported it.
Now that your incident has happened and brought so much of scrutiny on the BJP, do you think that Ms. Mayawati or BSP should now align and become part of the INDI alliance?
That is, in BSP, only Mayawati ji is a leader, she will take up on.
So that was Danish Ali ji speaking to us on the controversy surrounding Ramesh Bidhuri ji, who had actually subjected him to such humiliating remarks over the last 1 week.
For such fine news breaks and video features from ground on your mobile phones, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, The New Indian, by clicking on the bell icon. Also, follow us on the social media handles on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook and Co.